Hey there, it's Ashley Folks from BitcoinBroker.ca. Been trading Bitcoin since 2013. Um, Gonna give you guys a little bit of insight what's going on in the Bitcoin markets. Things are have been taking off like crazy. If we take a look back, yeah, we're going completely parabolic right now. From the prices like down, and you can see September 15th, the price is dipping as low as $2,900. And then there's just been this increasing push, bigger and bigger and bigger towards this crazy run up that we're getting right now. So, what's going on? What's the big news? Why is Bitcoin taking off like crazy? Well, there's a couple of main factors in this. One of them is Bitcoin futures. So, the CME group will launch Bitcoin futures based on Bitcoin future trades December 18th, 2017. So, right now it's December 7th. So, in 9 days, this is going to take off. And what this is going to do is going to create a whole new Bitcoin marketplace that's never existed before, and it's going to exist for institutional buyers. So we're talking about hedge market traders, we're talking about stock market traders, we're talking about people who have basically had money before but never bought Bitcoin because it's just too risky and they don't understand it. This creates a market that allows them to bet on what the price of Bitcoin is going to be. So they're not actually going to be buying Bitcoin through this futures market. They're just going to be betting on it's a derivative, essentially a Bitcoin derivative. You're going to bet on the price. If the price is going to be, is it going to be $25,000, is it going to be $15,000, and they can go long or they can go short and basically do hedging, and um, it's going to create a whole new marketplace with a whole bunch of new money that's going to come in to the Bitcoin ecosystem, more or less. But now we're actually tying together the stock markets and Bitcoin together. So this scares a lot of people. Some people think that this is going to destabilize the stock markets, and that this could create some serious volatility. But when you take a look into the big scheme of things versus the small scheme of things, Bitcoin is teeny. Yeah, okay, it's growing really fast, but if we take a look at the cryptocurrency market capitalization of Bitcoin, we're looking at $300 billion right now. So it's like a $300 billion company and is basically having a whole futures market just for a $300 billion company. Like that's really small potatoes when you're looking like Google and Amazon and Facebook, like just those tech companies, billions of dollars right there, trillions of dollars rather. Sorry. So Bitcoin market is really small. The traders who are setting all this up, the regulators, they're not worried about it destabilizing anything because they look at it right now as it's small potatoes, right? But what's happening? Yeah, it's small potatoes and Bitcoin's just went over $18,000 today. It went from like 16.5 this morning to 18,000. So gained $1,500 in a day. So what's going on? How is this? Where's all this money coming from? Well, I take a look at the volume and the markets. It kind of paints a bit of a picture here. So you can see Bitfinex in the U.S. is doing a heavy trading. Like there's 2.2 billion that's traded in the past 24 hours. But Bithumb in this is actually the Korean South Korea. South Korea is dumping a massive amount of money. Look at the price they're paying for Bitcoin. They're spending they're in the U.S. it's $16,858. In Korea, equivalent to currency is $22,560. So the Koreans have a massive demand for Bitcoin and they're buying it faster at a bigger rate than anybody else right now. Um, we see, yeah, another exchange here in Korea, $22,000. Another one in Corbett, another $21,000 for Korean currency. Pretty much everybody else is around $16,000, $17,000. $19,000 in Japan for Bitflyer. So yeah, the market just keeps on pushing and pushing. More and more money's dumping in. The volume numbers are it's incredible. It's through the roof. So yeah, futures is definitely one reason that this is happening. Traders and hedgers are another reason that they're feeling more confident, and they're creating cryptocurrency funds. They're also taking cryptocurrency and putting it into their funds. because they're just interested in this volatility that's created by Bitcoin. You see the crazy volatility that Bitcoin has. You don't typically see this in the stock market, these type of gains or losses in a time frame. The stock market tends to be quite stable, usually due to the volume of traders that are constantly pushing and pulling the prices. In Bitcoin right now, we've got a wave of money going in, and we have people that are selling Bitcoin, but they're not selling it fast enough because there's a supply of Bitcoin. There's a very limited supply of Bitcoin. There'll only be 21 million Bitcoin, and a rate that they're being minted is less and less and less, and it's going to dwindle until about 2030 when there will be no more Bitcoin created at that point. The whole network will just run on, the miners will run on Bitcoin transactions at that point. So yeah, there's a lot of excitement going on in the Bitcoin space right now, and especially with this Bitcoin futures thing. So that is the main probably reason why there's been massive push. What's going to happen when futures come out? What's going to happen to the price? Well, are we going to have traders coming in going long, and when they go long, they buy Bitcoin and then they wait. So if they buy the future to wait, there's going to be a massive upsurge. It's going to blow away what we've seen right now. What we've seen right now is just the local markets, the local exchanges in their countries. When this stock market trading comes in with its stock market money, there's going to be a volatility level to Bitcoin for a while that we've never seen before, and it could skyrocket to the moon, or it could crash huge if the traders put shorts on it and start selling into the market. When a market's going parabolic like this, you're a little crazy to short this because you can lose your shirt. There has to be enough reasons why Bitcoin would need to take a big price dump, and there usually is. There's usually reasons why, but for now, the bulls are crashing in hard with their cash, and it looks like things aren't going to change unless something serious and major happens. So yeah, there's some quick insight. My name's Ashley Folks from BitcoinBroker.ca. I do investments for people that are interested in buying Bitcoin. Um, yeah, I do investments for corporations too. If you're interested in getting involved in Bitcoin and want to buy some, you can contact me at afolks@bitcoinbroker.ca. My information will be down below. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.